few more times since then. And his name is Haake. He's one of the Quad Cities Poet Laureates. And today he's here to present a poem that he's written for us.
I brought all these props. I just never read a poem of mine with props, so I just left all the props right there. When Catherine asked for two things of me, she wanted some of my work for the special collection, so that was terrific for my ego. And then she said, but you know, we're having this event. Could you I'm thinking, I'm not liking where this is going. Could you write a poem for the special collections? And I said, sure. When is it? November. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now I'm thinking, all right, well, I was a poet laureate. I had to write occasional poems, you know. It wasn't the Queen's birthday or anything. I had to write occasional poems. And so I'm thinking, okay, now I have to write an occasional, well, you get the idea. All right. So I want to say that this has become, in trying to write a poem about this has become truly an emotional journey. And the poem is dedicated to all of those described and mentioned in it, especially those at the very end. And the poem is called The Tally-Ho Coach. And I don't know if you've had a chance to look at this, but the Tally-Ho Coach comes from there. So there'll be a quiz later tonight. The Tally-Ho Coach, Part 1, 1888. Gustav Steuben, you know there is no way to go east in this city with this Camp McClellan filled with Indian ghosts and bones. And for us, unbuildable ravines. The word of the day, Gustav, mark my words, unbuildable. As your eyes peek out at the underling, a certain air of Prussian militarism tempered by a gentle soul, the president of the German-American Bank, Iowa's largest, replies, Heinz, it's 1888. Think like an American. We go to the city. We go to the government. Plat it. Find someone, nine. We figure it out, Heinz. Part 2, 1912. Camp McClellan. Right this way, ladies. Right this way. Mind those gorgeous hems now. Sorry for the health of our horses there. But soon that last stop on line 3, she won't end no siree down there at old Camp McClellan. She'll just wind right up there, that oaken ravine, that stately promenade of dreams. Yes, siree, just wait 1 minute here for our Tally-Ho Coach. She'll be taking you round up there. Check out that lot 229, men. You'll be puffing on those stogies in earnest in no time. I do say, this McClellan Heights last edition is the cat's meow. I say this here, October 10, 1912 is a day of history for the Tri-Cities, a day of destiny. At the Putnam. Sir, how do we get to this final campaign for Camp McClellan? You take the Mount Ida line, the Mount Ida line. You'll be up there in just no time, come rain or shine. And to part of Camp McClellan, you'll be calling yours in just no time. Part 3, 1917. No time. No time. The Democrat and leader, August 17, states, trustees sale, the McClellan Park 2nd Edition Syndicate. Phone, DAV 787. Time passing. How do you seize it, bushel it, sell it, save it? Part 4, 1924. Now I know that you ladies like your men in flashy spats, but just wait till you see yours sashaying up toward Locust in their dazzling new +4s. And speaking of new, See Hickory Line, Fernwood Avenue, our newest street, like that new golf course, Duck Creek, where those oak line fairways are not for the meek. So time to buy, time to buy. Paving in all services to the curb. Isn't that the Broadway song of our lives? Shouldn't Al Jolson himself be belting it out? Paving in services to the curb. So time to buy, time to buy. Our 5 transition. The tally-ho coaches, the young real estate barker, in motionless black and white, like the great real estate ads. The goose honking of the Model Ts all begin to fade. The +4s, clink of cocktails in the jazz age, workers carrying bricks all fading, fading. The clomping of impatient horses of the tally-ho coaches and their droppings of good health, and the pungent odor, no more. The last of the simply curious gone, the tally-ho coaches return to storage downtown, and the wannabe new rich have faded into the peach-colored sky, floating out over the government bridge. Conclusion. A sudden fog overtook me as I realized I had been napping in this very place. Head down on the materials laid out before me. For hours I had been mesmerized, but maybe just a few more Z's. Dale, are you okay? A gentle nudge from Christina. A smile from Catherine. You were working on a poem for us, remember? A glance down to the blank page. The materials laid before me on the history of McClellan Heights. The obvious writer's block. I will try, but I can't imagine right now what I possibly could do for a poem for a special collections. And so I studied the ads of my neighborhood's history. A world opened up of tally-ho coaches in the Mount Ida line. And I find that this glorious place, this special collection center, sketches, quilts of our decaying past, threads for us to follow and for us to know our place and our meaning in it. Because enough of those living care and know that our dreams and our destinies are built on, and we are all riding the tally-ho